Hey, I'm LJ. That is the right way to start. Hey, I'm LJ and welcome to LJ Reacts. This is a series of videos I am doing where I sort of listen to sort of a lot of mostly rock and metal music from the last sort of 15 to 20 years that somehow just passed me by. So I fire them up, give them a spin, and yeah, just share my reaction to them with you. Next one is kind of taken off my list as a little inside baseball there. As this video is being recorded, I have not finished editing the previous video, so therefore I will not be able to pick anything out of the comments for this particular video. But hey, don't let that deter you. If you start sticking things in the comments, once these videos are sort of edited enough, and I will start siphoning through them, and that's where I will be getting a lot of my reaction choices from. So without further ado, let's turn to see what I am bringing you today. So today I am going with the band NightWish, a Finnish symphonic metal band. Not someone I'm particularly familiar with. Somehow, again, they're one of the many artists the last sort of 15 years that have just sort of passed me by. So I did have a quick sort of Wikipedia look, you know, just to try and sort of get an idea of them. They're like a female-fronted, like I said, Finnish symphonic metal band. And the song I've chosen today is Bye Bye Beautiful. It's a good old-fashioned diss track, something that's very popular in the hip-hop community.
Yo, we got beef broke and your mom ain't nothing but a...
I'm now worrying that might be cultural appropriation. You know, I tried to do it right, you know, with the black hoodie and the beanie hat, as opposed to doing it really, really wrong with the red hat and the khakis. Do I have to put a picture in for that joke to make sense? But yeah, so diss tracks are obviously a thing that a lot of musicians are known for doing. I mean, off the top of my head, I can instantly think of Katy Perry and Taylor Swift from a few years ago, where Taylor Swift did, you know, the Bad Blood single, and Katy Perry responded with Swish Swish. Really didn't want to bring that up. But yeah, so from what I can gather, this band, they changed singers in about 2005, and let's just say it was a bit of an acrimonious split. Wait, have I got the word right there? But yes, there were some issues between the singer and the rest of the band. And an interesting trend. Yes, the singer who's actually on this track has since left in, and that's not exactly been the smoothest split either. So, yeah, but still, like I said, female-fronted band. We don't get a lot of those in metal music, but the ones we get in sort of rock and metal, they are some amazing bands out there. Heart is a legendary band. In past at festivals, I've seen Arch Enemy, who originally a male-fronted band, now a female-fronted band. And if you've never heard of Arch Enemy, yeah, there is, let's just say, some cognitive dissonance between the face that does the vocals and the vocals themselves. There is, yeah. And of course, one of the greatest heavy music bands of all time in Blondie, one of the most versatile too. You know, I think it's been said how how 4 of their biggest hits were in 4 completely different genres, and yeah, they're another one who I don't know if they ever did diss tracks, but you never wanted to get on the wrong side of Debbie Harry, did you? Still moving away from Blondie and on to NightWish. Like I said, I know the type of music they are. I know that this song, Bye Bye Beautiful, it's got a lot of hits on YouTube. It is not in their top 10 on Spotify, so I've not figured out how to, if you can tell the amount of plays that things got if it's not in their top 10 most popular. But still, it is off their, I believe, their fourth album, so just after they sort of cracked out of the Eastern European market and into the sort of the more Western world. So this is also a song they don't play live anymore. I'm guessing they felt they kind of got over whatever the issues were they had with their previous singer. So, but yeah, it's still something like 130 odd million views on YouTube. So even if they don't care to play it anymore, there are a lot of people who still care to listen to it. So without further ado, let's add one more view, shall we? Well, that was quite a switch up. Yeah, it's. I feel this is a part where it's going to sort of get really sort of in that. You don't know. Let's save your reaction for a bit further down, shall we? Ooh, that's pretty harsh. Did you ever read what I wrote you? From what I can gather, when the first single was sent their marching orders, it was literal marching orders, as in they wrote a letter explaining what was happening, and did this after a show that was actually filmed for DVD. So yeah, that's friendly. But yeah, insinuating. Did you ever hear what played or whatever it was? I'm don't know what to say. That is obvious. I'm guessing they felt that she sort of didn't listen to any criticism given to her, or maybe she was just sung really badly off key live. I don't know. Let's keep this going, shall we? I like how, rather than giving the new singer the reputation of being bitchy, they've left the harshest lines for the guitarist to sing. That is, well, then again, I guess if the original singer and the new singer didn't meet, then why would she have any fire towards her? But yeah, hopefully that sort of helped her reputation for the time that she was involved with them. Like I said, this is not a band I've really come across. Just a name I've heard, and I sort of saw them on a list, and I was like, you know what, I will. They're not a band I'm familiar with. I'm doing these videos. Let's give it a shot. So, in conclusion, man, that when I was about 15 or so, and I was really getting into heavy music, I was really sort of leaning quite heavily towards the progressive side of music. It wasn't till I discovered sort of punk rock that I sort of veered away from that. But I think a band like this, they've really sort of got, they're sort of at like kind of at the crossover point between the punk rock and progressive side, you know, to where it's not too far down the progressive side that I will quite happily listen to more of this stuff. Certainly got the fire from punk, especially in that chorus, haven't they? No, I do like this. Interesting aside, when I was trying to look up the plays on Spotify, aside from Bye Bye Beautiful, and obviously Spotify knows me so well because the first thing it suggests to me is Coheed and Cambria is a favourite House of Lanterns with the book. But moving away from that, because I'm not going to make everything about Coheed. I have other bands that you can see very much behind me who will possibly be featured in future episodes if there's stuff I can find to react to. But yeah, I do like this. I am gonna have to track down some more of their stuff because this is a great show from a great band. Do love, there is something about sort of more slightly Eastern European metal that I do quite like. I'm not really one for properly screamy metal, but something symphonic like this. I mean, I think the furthest I go with sort of screamy European metal would probably be Rammstein. You know, something like this is, I've definitely seen myself, catching some more of that stuff. Hey, if you want to hear me look into some more NightWish stuff, hey, drop some titles in the comments below. And don't forget, overall, you can, of course, follow me on all the socials. They will be, when I've edited this, hopefully there, if not there. And of course, Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all the things to help me, help me get the word out there and defeat the evil YouTube algorithm. And well, after all that, till next time, I've got nothing more to say other than I've been LJ. It's been emotional. Hey, and welcome to the next. Well, that's assuming the first episode gets put up. Let's try that again. And this is the series of videos where I go and I listen to sort of a lot of the stuff, a lot like the rock and the metal stuff that's been released in the last 15 years that somehow has slipped me by. So I will be. Oh, good God.